I think my main concerns when it comes to teaching trade math or anything revolving around trade math was just the concern of the disconnect that some of the students have that have been out of school for an extended period of time. A lot of times when they do come back, well, the first course I taught here was basically the pre-plumbing exam prep course. And one of the components of that is the refresher of math skills and the basics, and the very basics, be it volume, area, just basic core working skills. And a lot of it is intuitive. You have to try and figure out equations and problems in your head. And the guys were coming in, guys and girls, were having real problems with using anything other than that computer in front of them. There was no or very limited core skills when it came to intuitive thought in their head, be it with multiplication or division tables or anything like that. It seems to be a real disconnect, and so they were very connected to to their calculators, be it in solving problems or trying to solve problems. They seem to lack a disconnect of trying to put a problem, viewing a problem, trying to summarize a conclusion to it, and then using their skills that they had gained over time in order to solve these problems. So a lot of times what you're doing in the classes is refreshing and bringing them up to speed. They weren't coming in with constantly intuitive skills, be it their mathematical tables, division, the stuff that we take for granted. And a lot of the kids were coming in and there was a real discrepancy in what they should know and what the perceived view of what they should know, be it if they're out of high school, what their available skills are. So,
what would have been some of, like, so in that course, what are some of the specific types of questions that?
A lot of times they have to do volume questions to find out, be it how much a tank will hold, be it the parameters for expansion rates and atmospheric pressures and things like that. So there's a lot of fractions, adding, subtracting, multiplication. Not really high math, but stuff where there's multiple steps to it, and also situations where they have to keep track of certain information across the board. And a lot of it, just from a planning point of view, from having you solve a question, was just lacking.